Are you ready? Call Flow Radio Show here on WFLO AM 870. It is Tuesday, according to my calculations. And we are here, and you're there, and we have a number here if you'd like to partake in the show. 434-394-0924. Myself.
And
John Staten. And to my immediate left, Noah Aloysius Massage.
Hey, John, how are you doing? Hey, how's it going, John? Hey, man.
You have made a purchase here that I would like for you to tell the audience all about.
Okay, sure. I'll tell you.
You seem to be, you were all excited about it.
I'm giddy. You have something like dangling from your face. I don't know what it is. It's like a crumb. It's still there.
Probably egg.
No, it's still right here. It's like, no. Let me see. Okay, it's gone. It's gone now.
Okay.
It was like, it looked like a cobweb.
It was egg crustacean.
Okay, wow. John's got some egg crust. So I did make a purchase, yeah.
Okay.
So, and I bought it, and I
you
love what I bought.
out of your nose.
Oh, I do I now?
No,
do
no,
I? No, I don't.
I'm just messing with you.
I know. So anyways, yeah, it's a great thing I bought. So that's all yeah.
No. We're not gonna
Oh,
let you
why
off.
do you want me to? Why do you want me to go into so much detail, John?
The same reason you asked me about my weekends all the time.
All right.
Something that this is no big deal.
Oh, okay.
Why can't you just talk about it?
I don't know. Well, John, why don't you tell the audience what I bought, since you're so keen on letting everybody in?
Day of technology and
yes, with digital media being readily available,
and you being the guru that you are.
I'm not a guru.
Oh yeah, you are giddy about buying yourself a cassette tape deck.
Now a reel-to-reel, John.
Oh, did you get a reel-to-reel?
I got a reel-to-reel.
Oh, I thought you got a tape deck.
No, I said a reel-to-reel, John.
Oh, okay.
Which I've never owned one before. I'll tell you what, though. I was about 9. Actually, take that back. I was about like 8 or 9 years old when I watched the 1978 film. Could be it was after The Godfather. The Conversation with Gene Hackman. And in that film, reel-to-reels are prominently used. He's a private investigator. He's tuning in to this couple who the husband believes the wife is cheating on him. Yeah. So Gene Hackman is there recording, spying on this lady with this guy. And this whole story unravels. It's a great movie. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but
okay.
So I've always wanted a reel-to-reel, but if you know anything about the reel-to-reels, they're expensive. The maintenance and the upkeep is a lot on those, relatively speaking.
It's an upright one.
It's an upright one. You're right. Yeah.
But they're not huge.
This one weighs about like 70 to 80 pounds. So it's a beefy one. It's a Tascam. It's a late 70s, early 80s model. And look, I literally kind of, kissed the idea goodbye because I was like, oh man, they're so expensive, like $1,400 for one that's working and it's in relatively okay condition. They can vary from like $800 to $3,000 depending on and then way up, from there. But it just kind of depends on, condition, make, the model, maintenance, does it work? Yada yada. So anyways, I was on Facebook the other day, and I didn't even search reel-to-reel. This thing just came. It just found me. I went on Facebook in a marketplace, and I saw this reel-to-reel Tascam, working condition, recently replaced the belts, which isn't that big of a deal.
Right.
Because it's not super complicated to change the belts. And I was like, this is a really nice piece. And you know how much they were asking, John? Only $300, which compared to like $1,000 doesn't seem that bad. And so anyways, I was like, I reached out to the guy. I was the first one to reach out. I was like, hey, can I stop by and take a look at it? So I went over, I looked at it. I mean, this thing has been well taken care of. And not only that, but this guy cared about this machine so much, he even bought like what is it? Like a case for it, but like one of those box cases. I think it's Anvil brand, but it's for like travel, like a travel case. It's like very heavy duty. So this thing's got a case for it, and the case alone, like this big box case, is probably worth like $150. So the fact that this guy was selling everything for $300 flat, right. I did look at it, and I told myself, I was like, I'm not just going to buy it outright. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to make sure this is going to be worth it. And it totally was. He gave me such a good deal on this reel-to-reel. So now I own a reel-to-reel. What am I going to do with it? That's a great question. I don't know yet.
I know what you're going to do with it. You're going to use this recording and play it a lot.
That's
You're
right.
gonna do that.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
For someone who didn't want to talk about it, you got real,
No, I don't know.
excited
I
there.
don't
Can
know.
you stop breathing so loud?
I don't know how many people are interested in, reel-to-reels. So.
Boring.
I think they. No, I wanted the audience to hear how giddy
yeah.
you were and excited.
Did you ever own a reel-to-reel?
My
You
dad.
used them.
My dad did.
Yeah.
He had one upright.
Yeah.
It wasn't huge. I remember that as a kid. I never messed with it because I was pretty young,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw the tape, and he would do the thing where you
Feed
wrap
it into
around
heads,
and all that stuff. So I never messed
Yeah.
with it. I believe there was a microphone jack, and he had a microphone with it, and I maybe made a recording when I was a kid. But I mean, not me doing it.
Sure.
He did it.
He did the recording.
And and of course I remember them at the radio station. Of course, those were laying flat, and they would have like these not pins, but more like a
Hubs?
colored pencil kind of look to it. But it was for marking for editing.
Okay. Oh.
Because that's how they used to make the
you
commercials.
had to cut them, right? You had to
Yeah,
cut
you
the
had to
physical
slice
tape.
them. Yeah, there was always like razor blades off to the side for the
Yeah.
splicing and all that. But they would mark them with these like wax kind of
Interesting.
pin. It's not even a pin. It's more like a colored pencil.
Okay.
And they would make the marks with
And then
that.
cut it and then
And
bring them
and
together.
that's how they would do the production.
bond 'em.
So,
Wow.
so all that stuff we get to enjoy now in a digital
Yeah.
sense with Adobe or whatever, they were doing with tape.
That's crazy. Yeah. So
And I know that's fascinating.
it is fascinating.
I was fascinated right on the arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fascinating for the audience. But
Yeah. Well, we didn't.
so, are you bringing this in, or is this going to be for your major use?
I think this is going to
at
be home use. I think this might be a home use.
This is no
Item.
massage. Take one.
No, that's funny. That's funny. No, I don't know. There's been plenty of times where I've been like at stores and stuff, and there's like there's just like old reel-to-reels with like recordings on it. Not even music, just sometimes music, sometimes like a lot of probably indie bands, or not indie bands, but like there's probably a lot of recordings out there, at least from what I've seen, that are not even digitized,
Right.
and they're just on reel-to-reel. And so that's always been an exciting idea to buy one of these tapes and then digitize it for everybody to hear, because it's not easily accessible. It's not online, so that is a goal of mine, is to be on the lookout for one of those, because I do see them quite often here and there, especially so.
All right. Well, I believe we have our first caller
Okay.
of the show this morning. Good morning. You're on the Call Flow Radio Show.
All right.
And a good day to you too, sir. And thank you for helping out. That's wonderful.
That's beautiful.
I think that's ET or somebody like that.
Well,
They can try back, I guess.
John, you know what we didn't discuss yesterday that we should have, and it is the mysterious death at the High Bridge Trail.
Do you know more about this?
Do I know? No, I don't know more. I'm
Why are
not.
you bringing it up?
Well, because I think we should just at least talk about it from what we know.
Okay.
There was a person was found at High Bridge. I believe bikers found them. Bicyclists. Were they on bicycles?
I don't. I think.
Or were they okay? A couple of bicyclists. There's a tree that was. It looked like it was fallen on this person. Like it fell down on this person.
Oh,
but,
really?
But people are. There's nothing that's official that's been released. Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
At least so.
We'll try this call again.
All right.
See if we can get them
See if
on
we-
now. Good morning. You're on the air.
And so are you, my friend. Good morning, John.
Hey, Henry. We must have had a difficulty there at first. All we heard was noise on this end.
Yeah, I did. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know, but at least we got you on now. So how are you this morning?
Yeah, I'm better than nothing.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to hear that.
Yeah, better than the guy that went in to talk to Earl Jr. Carter, and the guy wanted to buy a tractor, and Earl asked him, type, so forth. And the man said he wanted to buy a tractor with no seat and no steering wheel.
Mm-hmm.
So Earl Jr. asked him, why in the world would you want a tractor with no seat and no steering wheel? And the guy said, because I've lost my behind and I don't know which way to turn.
There you go. That's a good one.
You know, we can kind of understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think I told you last time where I read an article where an airplane crashed in the city cemetery, and so far they've recovered over 900 bodies.
Okay.
Yeah, you can kind of understand that.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. You know, in 1740, the French invented the toilet seat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 8 years later, they came up with an improved model which had a hole in it.
Oui, yes, the French, their innovativeness helped us all, yeah.
We did.
Yeah, that's right. There was a guy went in the shoe store to buy shoes, and he was struggling to get his foot in the shoe.
Yeah.
And the salesperson said, try it with the tongue out. So he said, it don't fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still didn't fit. Anyway, there was a hunter,
Yeah.
and anyway, he went out hunting, and somebody asked him how things went. He said that he shot a deer, but the deer had a stick in one of his eyes, stuck in his eye.
Okay.
Yeah. And so the guy said, "Oh, the whole thing was just a bad idea, huh?" It might not have been funny, but
I got it.
anyway, yeah. I heard about a fellow that fell through. He was on a stage,
Mm-hmm.
and he fell through a hole in the stage. And they said that it would have broken both legs if it hadn't have been for the rope around his neck. You know,
Yeah.
it's one of those things that happen, I
Yeah.
guess.
Right.
Yeah. One day somebody told me, said, your teeth look like pearls. I said, they are hers. I couldn't find mine, so I'm using hers.
Pearls. Yeah.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I had a sister named Pearl.
Okay.
Bless her. One of my favorite little things is that I told one time I was doing speaking to a class in school, and I told them that I had booked passage on a rocket, and I was going to the sun.
Right.
And one of the students said, "Well, you can't do that." Said, "You'd burn to death." And I told him, I said, "No, we're too smart for that. We're going at night."
Right.
You can kind of understand that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. There was an old maid that never married, and she died,
Right.
and she left a message that and she chose her 8 women pallbearers. Wanted all women pallbearers.
Right.
Said while she was alive, and men never took her out, and she didn't want them taking her out after she was dead.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does. That does make sense.
Yeah.
I've got a story I'd like to share with you.
Sure.
It's true. Back in the day, I was asked by Mr. Johnson, principal of the elementary school at New Canton. I was asked if I'd come to speak to the children about careers. So I said yes, I would.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I thought about what in the world do elementary kids care about careers? So I just said, Lord, I won't prepare anything, so you just use me to say what you want me to tell them.
Yeah.
So on the day of the event, I went, carried my Bible into the class, which I wasn't supposed to.
Right.
And so I talked for over an hour to the 1st through 3rd graders, and then an hour or so to the 4th through the 6th graders. And the only thing I remember telling them was that when God gave them life, He also gave them the ability to do certain things and do them well.
Right.
And I told them also that the more you use His gift to you, the more additional gifts He will give you.
Right.
And that's basically the only thing I remember telling them.
Yeah.
When I finished, Mr. Johnson walked me to my car, and he told me that the children needed to hear that message, but he said, by law, I'm not allowed to tell them.
Right.
So I got in my car to come home, and I said, Lord, I know according to man's law, I was not supposed to talk about you or your works. But if what I did found favor with you, use me to help someone on my way home to Farmville.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as I drove towards Dillman from that little school, about 10, 15 miles out of Farmville, it went through me to stop and speak to a lady who was a listener of mine, but was bedridden.
Mm-hmm.
So I visited her for a while, and then I said out loud, now I go to Dillon, then to Sprouse's Corner, then to Dowdy's Corner, and then to Farmville. As I drove near Dillon, the Holy Spirit said to me, go the Rosny Road.
Mm-hmm.
So I go the Rosny Road,
Right.
which was past our family farm.
Okay.
I said, I'll go the Rosny Road, which will bring me out on Route 60.
Mm-hmm.
And but about a quarter mile before I got to Route 60, there was a dirt road leading off the highway, and the Spirit said to me, go up that road and talk to a godly man. So I turned onto that dirt road, drove through a creek which had no bridge, and I stopped and looked up a long hill. On my left was a shop midway up the hill, and then there was a residence, and at the top of the hill, a mobile home.
Right.
So I said, Lord, which one of these do I go to? And at that moment, I looked up behind that house midway up the hill. There's an old man leaning on a walking cane and looking down at me. And I said, oh, okay. So he's the one that I need to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
So I parked my car, and I got out, and My eyeglasses just fell off. Let me get them back on.
Okay.
Anyway, I parked my car and started across the yard to where the old man was standing, and he says, "Am I seeing who I think I'm seeing?" And he said, after he said that, I said to him, "Well, I was led to come here." So he must have recognized me. And he said, "I was out here in the yard praying that one day I'd get to meet you. And I look up and there you were." He was a coal miner from Kentucky who was suffering from black lung disease caused by working in the coal mines for years.
Right.
But he was also a preacher. So we celebrated Jesus for a couple of hours. Then I got back on the Rosner Road and stopped where it joined Highway 60, about 5 miles from Sprouse's Corner. Then I said, I'll turn right, go to Sprouse's Corner, and hit 15, and go to Dowdy's Corner, then into Farmville. But that little voice said, go to Cumberland. So, okay, I'll go to Cumberland. So I turned left and headed to Cumberland.
Yeah.
As I drove across the Willis River Bridge, right near the Cumberland County line, that little voice said to me, turn up the first dirt road you see and stop at the first house you see with a truck in the drive and pray for someone who is inside ill. So I drove up that road, went round the curve, and there was a house. There was a truck in the yard, and lo and behold, I recognized the house. It was the home of some of our school friends, Ralph Hedrick and Diane, his wife, and their daughters, and his family. They were all classmates. Well, one of them was a classmate of my daughter, Christy. So when I parked in the driveway of that house to pray for someone ill, 2 or 3 hound dogs really started barking. But there was no sign of life at the house. The curtains remained closed. And I said, Lord, I'm supposed to pray for someone inside who is ill. So even though it doesn't appear to be anybody here, I'm going ahead and pray for someone ill. So I did. And then I came on back to Farmville. The Heart of Virginia Festival was that weekend. And I saw Ralph and Diane Hedrick, and Ralph had his arm in a sling. Mm-hmm. And I thought instead of somebody sick, it may have been an injury. So I asked Ralph what happened. He said he injured his arm. And I said, when did this happen? He said, about 3 weeks ago. I said, well, I don't understand it. The Lord told me to pray for someone ill at your house, but there was nobody here except the dogs. Ralph and Diane looked at each other and then said, our 16-year-old daughter, Jill, was there, but we had told her don't answer the door.
Okay.
And then Jill said she never knew I was there, and I never knew she was there. And she said I had heard the dogs barking, but they're always barking about something. And that way she didn't have to disobey. If she'd looked out and saw, oh, that's Christy's dad, she might have opened the door, but they had told her not to open the door for anyone.
Right.
So, anyway, it's kind of a long story, but it was certainly an interesting day.
Yeah.
And interesting week for me.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah. Anyway, we've come to 8:30 here, haven't we?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if anybody'd like to talk to me, just give me a ring at 414-0096. And I hope and pray to be able to talk to you tomorrow.
I hope so, Henry. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you all. God
All right.
bless.
Thank you. Bless you, Henry. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, Henry Folger checking in, and Henry, looking at the clock, he's right. We're at the bottom of the hour, so we need to do our due diligence here and take care of some business here. The weather is being brought to you by Harold W. Collins and Grading, located at 2113 Cumberland Road, Farmville.
Harold W. Collins Clearing and Grading has been helping to build Southside and Central Virginia since 1960, providing all excavation, general contracting, and hauling needs. 5 miles north of Farmville, 2113 Cumberland Road, at the intersection of 45 and Range Tavern Road. Call 392-6010 or stop by Harold W. Collins Clearing and Grading.
Sunny today with a high near 80 and a calm wind tonight. Partly cloudy with a low around 57 with a calm wind. Sunny Wednesday, a high near 78. Calm wind becoming north around 5 miles per hour. Still calm winds on Wednesday night with partly cloudy skies. A low around 53. Hey, a calm wind on Thursday as well. Mostly sunny, a high near 80. The calm wind, though, on Thursday will come southwest 5 to 7 miles per hour in the afternoon. And then Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 58. Right now in Farmville, humidity is 96%. Winds are calm. They like it calm for some reason. Barometer 30.09. And right now we have sunny skies, 63 here at WFLO. The weather brought to you by Harold W. Collins and Grading. Call 434-392-6010. And now the birthday calendar brought to you by Creative Electrical Contractors, located at 1907 East 3rd Street, Farmville.
Creative Electrical Contractors specializes in commercial and industrial projects and offers quality work at competitive prices. CEC is a licensed Class A contractor in Virginia and North Carolina. Creative Electrical Contractors has been in business for 25 years, still committed to the values that were established when the company opened in 1998. Integrity, quality workmanship, and timely delivery. CEC, located at 1907 East 3rd Street, Farmville. You can contact CEC at 434-392-3802 or at creative-electrical.com.
And birthday time, anniversaries too, maybe even for today, Tuesday, August 26th. I present to you Noah Aloysius Massage. Noah, take it away.
Thanks, John. Do you want to unmute me? All right.
Oh, wait a minute. What are you trying to say?
Microphone, and you don't.
Is that what you're trying to say to me?
Let's see. Okay. All right.
I'll give you more jazz.
We're going to go ahead and read the birthdays.
Okay, you go right ahead.
Starting off the list for Tuesday, August 26th, we have Sean Knipe celebrating.
Okay.
We also have Katie Esquario. That's not right. John, how would you say this? Escario.
Better just to hand it to me.
Okay, all right.
Today
John's gonna double check the pronunciation of.
We'll even get the old magnifying
John's got
glass.
the magnifying glasses. That's a
Scaro, I guess.
Scaro. Okay. Well, I said Escario. It's kind of.
Scario?
I made it. I tried to make
Katie
it sound
Escario?
better. Try to make it sound better than it was. Okay. And we do have one more birthday. That's James K. Happel Jr. celebrating a birthday today. And that's going to wrap it up. John, they can get those names to us on our birthday calendar by calling 434-394-0924. You can also email us at birthdays@wflo.net or on our website under the on-air mentions page. You can submit birthdays directly from our website. John, back to you.
All right. The birthday calendar brought to you by Creative Electrical Contractors. If it is not right, we will make it right. Call 434-392-2802. And this bed kind of goes on a bit. And you had a difficult name there.
If you run into any big words there, I'll be glad to pronounce them for you.
Yeah, thank you. We might
right.
need that. So the first recording of you on this reel-to-reel that you've purchased, what do you think that'll be?
I don't know, John.
Oh, a microphone.
And a phony at the mic.
Maybe that's what it'll be. I don't know.
Hey, fellas, I can't hear a thing.
Why not?
I'm not listening.
I think that takes care of the audience right there. I think that explains it right there. Mr. Paul Barlow, how do they reach us here on the Call Flow Radio Show?
You can reach the Call Flow Morning Show at 434-394-0924.
Yeah.
They're ready to believe you.
At any point,
Beautiful.
We're ready for believing.
Let me ask you this, John. What do you? I mean, obviously, we can only speculate at this time, but they have
back
ruled
to the
it.
story.
They have ruled it a suspicious death, and they are bringing the Virginia State Police on into this to kind of.
So, what is your
resolve.
source? You're looking
I had a couple of different sources. Let me get the.
Because I'm looking
actual.
at 6 local news. Bicyclist found woman's body under fallen tree in Highbridge Trail State Park. And you're right, Virginia State Police seeking information after morning discovery in Prospect area of Highbridge Trail. So what is it you're looking at?
I got it from WTVR and
same, CBS.
WDBJ.
CJDJRO, what?
WDBJ.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well, we have another caller, so we need to take that now.
All right.
Good morning. You're on the Call Flow Radio Show.
Good morning, John, Emmett, Staten, and Noah Aloysius.
Good morning, Potato Man.
Good morning.
How are you today?
So, with this reel-to-reel,
yeah,
can you record tracks backwards like John Lennon used to like to do with the Beatles?
Oh, that's the devil.
That's a good point.
That was the devil.
What, John? Excuse me? Excuse me?
Can you do it? Can you do what he's asking?
Again, I'm not sure, and I
No,
can't
it's
answer
new
it.
to the world of reel to
I
reel
really
again.
am. I really am. I've always had cassettes in my life. Growing up, my mom bought it feels like a warehouse of religious how to save marriages cassettes. I was looking. So look, here's a quick story.
This was in troubled times. There for a while.
Well, I mean, at some point, but they're good now, I think. But like,
the cassettes worked.
I inherited. I mean, we always had cassettes. We had like radio programs I would listen to that would pop a cassette in, yada yada. But my mom had a lot of religious cassettes from just odd places, like local weird churches in Philadelphia, and like these might be the only.
Philadelphia's a weird place.
Well, just different places, like and no rhyme or reason of why she has these. But I was going through them. One was like how to quit drinking. And I was like, why I know why my mom bought this one.
There's an easy answer for that one. Don't buy it.
And so but I mean, so I know how to get my work my way around a cassette. But as far as reel to reel goes, I don't really know. I've been taking a lot of precaution in watching a lot of tutorials. I've been reading the manual ever since I got it. But that would be an interesting thing to see if I could do is record
John,
backwards.
could your dads record things backwards?
I guess he could have. I don't recall ever him doing that. I think what was kind of cool was to hear it sped up.
Mm-hmm.
If he was trying to fast forward to
Or
something.
rewind.
Yeah. Started and took off real fast, or you could speed it up to where you sounded like Alvin and the Chipmunks. This is exactly what David Seville did back in those times where he recorded himself, his own voice, maybe changed pitch a little bit to sound like one chipmunk to the other, and then sped it up just enough to where it sounded like, chipmunks.
Yeah.
Maybe he was going to record a recording of John laughing on his reel-to-reel.
And you could have it on a loop and listen to it endlessly.
And just have it on and throw a couple of Taylor tones in there and a couple of kooky
you gotta
laughs.
have some Taylor tones.
Yeah, and then I'll donate it to a Goodwill and let somebody else find it.
I guess that's one way to go.
Well, if your mom used to record things on cassette, y'all might have some old Call Flow shows from back in the day.
No, we weren't around Virginia at that point. We would have been in PA, and before that, New Jersey. So I don't think it's. And again, a lot of it's religious based. I mean, I am amazed. There was a whole series of cassettes by this one odd guy who apparently got into some hot water, from what I was reading. But it's probably like 20 different cassettes, and it's like how to raise your kids, yada yada. And I was like listening. Some of the advice was terrible, but like I think my mom got cassettes because she thought they would be like, oh, this is the perfect, everything will be great after I follow these instructions. But that's marketing for you, right?
Do they still make cassettes?
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, a lot of punk bands do. Yeah, a lot of punk bands still record on cassettes and then release them via cassettes because, like, they say that it adds to like what they're going for, like the how it sounds on cassette.
They're going for
really
hiss.
Adds to their style. Yeah, punk bands, John.
Lots of hiss.
They're loud. They're obnoxious.
Are you a low bias or high bias cassette type person?
I like low bias.
Oh no, okay.
What are you? You're high bias?
You dig
Wow.
right. TDK.
That's
high
fine. Yeah.
quality, high fidelity, yes, all that.
Okay.
Yeah, TDK.
TDK is good.
Noah impression.
What's that?
Do your Noah impression.
This is Noah Massarge recording on the first reel-to-reel project here I got here. And my mom used to buy a lot of religious cassettes, and I remember listening to that up and down the road all the time.
All right. Okay. I'm done with you. We're done. I'm not doing this any longer. I'm gonna. You know what?
What's it going to sound like when he starts talking backwards, John?
Yeah.
Yum, 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 devil. I broke a chair.
Wow.
And then he might speed it up.
Speed it up?
Wait,
It almost sounds like a Taylor
are
tone.
you gargling?
No.
Are you-
No, I'm just making crazy sounds. So what else is
Did you
going
record yourself?
Have
as
I
a
ever
little
what?
kid? Like, did you ever record yourself?
Oh yeah. I still have it somewhere. It's probably in the basement. I had a what they used to refer to as a boom box, and you could record yourself and or off the radio at the same time. Even it had everything. This thing had a little TV, black and white TV screen in it, and all this cool stuff. And I would record myself to the detriment of I got caught recording myself one time. So, meaning not caught as I was recording, someone played my cassette.
They were like, John,
and they were laughing at it. They thought it was silly that I was recording myself.
Yeah.
They were making fun of me.
That's funny.
And I said, one day you'll
One
learn.
day I'll show you.
One day I'll show you.
And then you showed them.
Yeah, I showed them. You can. What are you thundering away at over there? Are you Keith Moon back there? But yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so I used to record myself. Yeah.
He's looking at the instructions on the reel-to-reel. Is probably what he's doing.
Yeah.
Did it come with instructions?
It did, yeah. It came with instructions, service guides, with the schematics and everything. I mean, the guy took really good care of it. Like, I'm really, really lucky that I got such an amazing deal. I mean, I can't believe it. I'm pinching myself still. Again, I always thought if I wanted to, if I was going to buy one of these, it would be over $1,000. But again, this guy just gave it to me, essentially. So,
The amazing world of analog recording.
Yeah.
Noah's now.
They don't do analog TV anymore.
No, they don't.
They don't.
Yep. I think we've lost something in that.
You miss it?
Yeah, I miss it. I miss just being able to, like I said, on that old boombox, I could just dial
on the tube.
Do the dial just like you would the radio, and it would pick up something. If I got the antenna to, hit something just right, I could pick up. Usually, though, I only picked up the major networks we could pick up around here. CBS, ABC,
Did
NBC.
you ever audio record things that were on TV? On your
Yes.
boombox?
I don't know if I did it on the boombox. I do remember we had a sound system that was plugged in or connected to our television in the living room, and yes, I would do stuff like that. I would record sounds off of the TV and stuff. Yeah, I spent much time doing that. Yeah, a lot of hours doing stuff like that.
You've always been into sound effects, apparently.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. I mean, because when I was coming up, you would hear that on the radio, or, like I said, if I was hearing old air checks from the 70s or even before that, late 60s, that was what certain jocks were doing. and they would play sound effects, and I just thought that was so cool because it was like, especially if you knew what it was from, that was what was always the most interesting to me. It was like, oh, that's a Stooges sound effect. I know what that's from. That's a Groucho line from a Marx Brothers movie or something like that.
The first time you came to WFLO, you didn't use sound effects.
No, I didn't think they'd put up with that foolishness, so I was more reserved back then. But I would have, if I thought I could get away with it, I would have tried it. I didn't start doing the sound effects thing until I worked at another station, where I was told
The country one?
Yes, where I was told I could cut loose because I was on at night. I was voice tracking shows at night, and I was told by my boss, let loose, be crazy, do whatever. And so I took him at his word, and I was like, okay. And so I just let it fly. And
then he was like, hey, John, you got to reel that in.
Only when I was on different times of day, like if I was on a midday Saturday or something like that, because I would just implement the same thing, and he goes, oh, there you might want to pull back some. I was like, oh, okay. So be boring anytime other than night. And or morning, I guess.
But now when you do the Friday party, you play some sound effects.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
They-
Yeah. Well, I believe in good imaging of a radio station. I believe in, if you're going to identify the station, have fun with it. Don't, you can be...
Don't be cynical doing it. Don't be like... I don't know. What's a bad example of bad imaging? Or what's a good example of bad imaging?
Well, it's not so much bad, it's just bland. Are you just going with, one simple thing of, WFLO AM in Farmville, Virginia, and that's it. And it's like, oh, you can make it sound as good as you can that way, but you can add a little spice to it and have fun with it. Do that. There could be a thing of maybe I'm going overboard with it. I try not to. I try to reel it in on certain things, but yeah, I don't.
You need to put the Taylor tone in for Noah's station identification.
That's a touchy subject. Noah is not doing a station identification.
You know what? That is true, John. What's up with that?
I was waiting for you to bring it up. What?
Well, I brought it up before.
I know. No, I meant bringing it up now.
Yeah, I know.
Well, all you got to do is record one, put it in the rotation.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah, it's a Christmas one.
That's
Yes,
right,
he
I
does.
do. And there's like bells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ding, ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
God bless us, everyone.
Yeah.
This is Noah Massage.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's great.
It is.
It's awesome.
John, did you record a Christmas greeting on there?
Oh, yeah, I have the angelic thing up under me.
Oh, yeah. This is how John sees himself.
It is.
Soaring on the wings of angels.
Well,
I
yeah.
even have a Henry one.
I believe we do.
Yeah, this is Henry Folger.
I think we got...
That's my Henry impression.
That would be Noah Massage.
Yes.
You can mail him at this, was it In Massage
Yep.
at WFLO.net?
Yep.
In Aloysius Massage.
All right, let's see this Henry. Let's see this Henry
I don't-
Christmas.
I don't even know what it's under, to be perfectly honest. We'll worry about that come December. I don't
Something
remember.
to look forward to.
Something for all of us to look forward to is Constant Christmas. That's going to be. Do you like the Constant Christmas?
When it's the time of year.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know what. I'm not even thinking that far ahead. I know I should be, but I'm not. Purposely.
It is coming up. It is coming up.
Before you know.
Do y'all have Halloween recordings?
Oh yeah, we've got plenty of Halloween stuff. Try to make use of that when we can. Let's see. This is the first thing that popped up.
You're listening to John Staden
You really gave me a fright.
on Flow AM 870.
Well, there you go.
How about this Henry Christmas one, John?
Not worried about Christmas right now.
Okay.
Are you worried about Christmas?
Am I worried about Christmas? No. It's going to come and go. All right.
It'll be here before we know it.
That's right.
It will
Potato,
be.
do you have any plans for the Christmas holiday?
Not yet.
No one does.
I don't know what I'm doing
will be
tomorrow.
12 midnight. This is Radio Transylvania.
So we got Halloween stuff like that.
John does a great Henry Folger impression that I'm afraid the public will never be able to hear because
Let's hear it.
I don't think so.
John's afraid. I don't think John can do it on the air. He doesn't want to because he fears.
Everyone wants to hear it.
Everybody wants to hear
Why
it.
do Henry when we just had Henry, the man himself?
It's kind of high pitch and kind of like this, and
Well, that was a
it's
younger
much better.
Henry. It was a younger
Okay.
Henry.
We'll do a younger Henry.
You just did it.
No, it's not the same. You should do it. You. It's more in you. You know. You've been doing it for so long. It's a part of you. So.
Is it now?
Yes.
He answered. Is it now? Yes. Well, I don't know. I don't think that would be the way to go.
How much money do you want?
How much money?
How much money do I have to pay you to do this impression? I have $5 and some change in my pocket and a tissue.
And a tissue.
And my keys.
You know, there's a real scary holiday coming up.
What day?
Election Day.
Ah, there you go.
Yep. So
Plenty of Halloween stuff.
All right. Well, is there anything else happening, Potato, or got anything else going on for the weekend?
No, I'm just waiting to hear John do his Henry impression.
We'll all be waiting for that a very long time, I'm afraid.
My impersonations aren't all that great.
Maybe you can record it on cassette and then we can send it
I can
out.
put it on your reel-to-reel, and you can listen to it over and over again.
Or I can sell it.
No, Aloysius.
Yeah, that's kind of it.
That's kind of it. It's kind
you
of it.
You didn't commit. You don't
No,
have
I-
any backbone.
No, I
you
don't.
just did a little blurb and then that's it.
That's all you
I want a full minute of Henry.
Always leave them wanting more. That's the old showbiz line that we all...
Well, we just got it for 1 second. Isn't that good enough?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, are you happy with that, Potato? I'm not happy with it, but... Yeah.
I mean, it's a good start.
It's a good
It's a good start.
Say thank you.
Okay.
Thank you,
All
Potato.
right.
Thank you for having my back.
Yeah.
All right, anything else before we let you go?
Have you been working on your Ron Moody impression?
Working on it?
Yeah.
I didn't know I had to work on the Ron Moody.
Ronald Moody, yeah.
Guess we have to go, friends. That's it.
Ron? Is it you?
Noah Aloysius, is that you?
Okay. All right, we're done with this. I hate this.
All right, so I guess...
Looks like we have somebody else calling in, Potato. So thank you for calling in, though. And
always a pleasure.
It's
Enjoy to
always
talk
a
to you.
pleasure.
Okay.
Call back anytime, all right?
All right.
All right, have a good rest of your day. Bye.
Potato should be looking in his mailbox because he's got a special gift coming his way. We'll be sending him out, John recordings on cassette.
You're sending him a...
I'm gonna send him a cassette of you doing a Henry.
I think they're calling the office line. No? Okay. Well, then why wasn't it flashing?
Okay.
Ah, there we go.
There we go.
Let's see who we have next here on the Call Flow Radio Show. Good morning. You're on the air.
John and Noah, top of the morning.
Hey, Barry. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just getting up. I slept late this morning. We had a bad situation here last night. Mother fell out of the bed and did some pretty serious injuries.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
She's on the way home from Westchester emergency room and got treated and on the way home. And I'm telling you, it seems like our family has really had it over the last week.
It does seem like that.
But the wife's still in the hospital. She's still down at Johnston Willis Hospital making some pretty good improvements and may get to come home in a day or two. But I ask everybody to just keep the Miles family in prayer, especially my wife Linda and my mom Annie Mae, that both of them will have a successful, very speedy recovery and be back on their feet and up and running real soon.
We all do pray for that, Barry.
We certainly appreciate y'all and enjoy your Call Flow show each and every day that we get to listen, and we were listening this morning and was just wondering if we were going to be able to get on. But anyway, y'all take care. Have a great day and a great week, and everybody keep us in prayer.
All right, we will do that.
Thank y'all very much.
All right, take care, Barry.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, Barry Miles checking in.
As he does.
Mm-hmm. And the phone lines are open.
Wide open.
The remaining time we have, 434-394-0924. I did see something on the story here that you had brought up. And,
Virginia State Police involvement.
Mm-hmm. Was this the discovery was made around 7:30 in the Prospect area.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
And the other thing was, all right. So the Crime Insider sources are saying that the tree where the woman's body was found appeared to be freshly cut.
Mm-hmm. So it was a suspicious death.
That's what it says.
And here's what may have happened too. I mean, it could have been these people were just doing that, chainsawing, and then, she unfortunately passed and somebody else ran the other direction. But obviously somebody is at fault. There's a guilty party out there still. And so if you know any information, please forward it to, the proper departments.
That would be the police.
Yeah, Virginia State Police. Right. Yes. So, but this is an interesting case. It's sad to hear about the death, but hopefully they're able to catch the perpetrator. Yeah, it's always a little spooky when there's something, a murder on a public state park.
Yeah, I've heard these stories of people finding things as they're on trails and walking. I can only imagine what that's like. All the more reason for me not to be walking.
Well, you'll find every excuse in the book, won't you, John?
That's what I'm good at.
All right.
What is this show about, Paul?
This show's a show about nothing.
Thank you.
The Call Flow Show.
Is that your Paul Barlow
This is
impersonation?
my Paul
You need
impersonation.
to lower your register a little bit.
Yeah. Too bad we can't try it again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Too bad.
So, yeah. I mean, too bad.
Too bad.
So,
so sad.
Yeah, I'll let you know how the recording goes, John. Once I get everything set up and. Yeah, but the thing is, 80 pounds. It's a big piece of machinery.
So you were lugging that around.
I was lugging it to my apartment.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're happy with your purchase and that it brings you countless hours of joy.
Much joy.
Much joy.
All right.
Mucho joy.
Is this it?
I guess, unless you have anything else you'd like to add.
Well, John, I'd like to say it's always a pleasure. Actually, that's not true, but some of the times it's enjoyable.
It's always business doing pleasure with you.
Yes, it's always business doing pleasure. So, all right.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Finish it! No, I'm trying to finish it.
Finish it!